So folks, I'm making a better bendy bone spline here because now for the elbow joint, and as you can see I've added these handles. This is a Blender Studio technique. So we use bendy bone splines to smooth the joint. And what I'm going to do here, because I have already wave painted, the way to do this is very simple. Here I've used some operators to smooth this out and limit the expand to here, like something like a negative, right? So just we can play with this stuff. So here it won't expand more than those thresholds. Okay, one is black. And all right, so, and we don't want a lot of power there, but we want some amount of good waves, right? So there's some red even there, but usually bendy bones for helper shouldn't have that amount of waves, but that works. Okay, that can work too. So here basically this setup is like that. In case you I haven't showed before, if you haven't seen this is parented. It's a mechanism bone because you don't pose it manually, but basically it is parented to the upper arm, deform upper arm, and this is parented to the lower upper arm. And I just align here and align the handle to this, and then position this. So simple setup, absolute starts and handle exactly like that, right? So no mystery here, and stretch to bone constraint, right, as usual, to the final target, and target, right, and handle. And then we got we can play with this bendy bone settings now to make this even better. So basically what we get here is that also there's a bone constraint copy rotation here, usually the x-axis only, which would be actually, remember, you can just slide this. You position it there, then you can slide. Okay, but then we need to reposition well these joints here, precise. Use the 3D cursor, right? I'm not gonna show here. I'm showing else in other conditions. So here we have this simple automation, right? That this is a derotation of the X. Oh, this is not X, sorry folks. Here would be slight different because the arm is different. Yeah, so it derotates the Z. I've decided this, so this creates this motion here, which seems better for when the elbow is like here. So you can test this. So use normal transforms orientation, and here the Z, I think. Here we want also, yeah, better to see the axis. Yeah, so basically we want this one to be like here. So the X we don't want. So just to simplify, the Y is the twisting, so the Y can be interesting. Let's just check here, compare, because I have one for the knee also, but it needs to adapt, right? So here is, so this one wouldn't have this, and this one would have. All right, so sorry folks, this is a bit messy, but here we're gonna get the job done eventually. So here yeah, so and we can play with this. So here maybe let's turn it off and check manually, right, what we think is better, because here it's really confusing. Reset. All right, here indeed we want more, so adding more is just this, right? And this one we want also to add, or now I want to, okay, I want to do this, so let's do a yeah, so it's like a invert derotation. It's targeting the lower arm because it's the one that is truly rotating. So here can be a very slight, because the rotation is a lot, right, of the forearm. So something like that, I guess. And we need to check what that happens when the forearm. So there are many ways to set up that, right, folks? Then again, as I did for the, we can also play with the bendy bones settings here to get this thing a little better. So usually, yeah, so we need to test this on pose mode, right? It will be better. So here, something like that. And see what we, let's start with the ease in. So do we want, yeah, we want more ease, like I want something plus 0.7 ease in, and ease out we want also something like plus 0.5. yeah, so here I can reset this, go on edit mode, plus, so you can just 1.7, 1.5, which is a lot for these values, and we need to test this on the rest pose, or the on the when the arm is straight. Okay, that seems to work, and you can do even a little more stuff, which is good. The curve in Z, no, actually curve in X in this case, but we're gonna do this on the pose mode again. So let's see what they'll do. Is essentially the same here. I think there's not too much variation, but so here maybe we want spiky elbow, maybe, so negative, I don't know this, and here's the curve out. Yeah, so you can like get these values, like, so 0 point negative, it's hard to see, let's look closer here. Yeah, so we don't want plus, we want negative, like just a little, and also, yeah, just a little. So yeah, you can say that. We reset here, so let's also change this to curved. Not that this will be doing, yeah, this is not exactly too much significant apparently. So here we can just add, let's say, negative here and here, and okay, and then let's see. Good. So that is it, folks. So you can use this helper bendy bone splines on many joints, but they're mostly effective for, in my personal opinion, for the simple joints or maybe intermediate joints, but it can be a bit more tricky there. And also for the pelvis or for the elbow, the armpit, we can use them a lot. They can, so they can be very useful to, the idea is smooth, I call them smoother helper bendy bone splines, because they are really smoothing out the, and if you want more you can get other automation, transformation or drivers, right? Transformation bone constraint. It's a bit more complicated to use, but there are tutorials about that. That's it, folks. Another highlight.